Hi, my name is Jeff Landy. I'm the Borough Manager of Mount Pleasant, and welcome to the Jeff and Jerry Show. Today's a special show, Jerry, and my co-host, Jerry.
Yeah.
Today's a special show, Jerry. We have some guests that are part of the Armstrong family.
Yes, I see that. They have their Armstrong shirts
Yes,
on.
they
Yes,
do.
we do.
Yes, they do. But, we started the show a long time ago. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's been 6 years ago. And,
Pretty long.
yeah, and we struggled. We never had anything. Then they get all this new stuff. New people come on, the Armstrong family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get all the new stuff, all the nice stuff, all the good ideas, and we still struggle. So what we decided to do was piggyback off of that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do their show.
Yeah, we're gonna make them. We have to bring them in to help us
Sounds
out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because we need to help. But our two guests today, and I'm going to let you introduce yourselves because you're so used to doing this now.
All right. I'm Jessica Higbee,
And I am Breanne Murata.
and we're from Challenge Accepted.
Yes.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
And that's the show, the relatively new show that's on Armstrong,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we started, I think our first official Challenge Accepted was in February.
Something
no,
like
we
January?
did December. We did
No.
Bruce the Spruce.
No. Well, was that official or was it the Halloween
That
episode?
was, no, the Halloween episode
Sort of
is
like-
what gave us the idea.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
Bruce the
December.
Spruce, December, that was our first
We
official.
did like a Christmas show.
Yeah.
So now, you two, see, Jerry and I have known each other for 31 years.
Oh,
Wow.
So this was easy. But
Yeah.
you two, did you know each other before doing the show?
Yes, yeah. I was actually, Jessica was my maid of honor in my wedding, and I was one of 3 maid of honors in her wedding because she has more friends than me, apparently.
No, that's not.
But no,
Well,
we.
it is apparently. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, obviously.
That's how it sounds. I mean, I
That's
agree.
Basically, it's what it's like. But we've known each other since 2005, I think, is
Yeah,
when we
since
met.
college.
Yeah,
I was like kind of stalkerish,
a little bit, yeah.
according to her, because
very
she
much,
was
very
she
much.
was a friend of mine's girlfriend. Is that how it
Yes.
came out? And I was kind of just like, he's my friend. Like, I have to make sure that this girl he's seeing
Yeah.
is like okay,
Oh,
right?
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
check
I
it
didn't like him or anything. I just, he was like my little brother kind of thing. And so I kind of like went up to her one day and was like, hey, are you Carmen's girlfriend?
Yeah.
So-
And then she's like, I've been watching you. I was like,
I don't remember saying
I'm
that.
just trying to
so
get
you
some
know,
coffee
but
and get back to the
apparently-
studio. Leave me alone.
And she gave you the background then, huh?
It was a very awkward first meeting. Like I was an art major and I was on break from studio and I was trying to get just a coffee to get some energy and this random upperclassman comes up and she's like, "Are you Carmen's girlfriend?" And then it turned, which I was threatened a lot because a lot of girls
I would feel the same
like
way.
Yeah.
I would
Right?
feel the same way. I'd be threatened.
Right, and so it was awkward, but then we became friends.
Yeah.
I actually got to know her. She wasn't nearly as weird as she came across
Now,
that
did you
first
marry
time.
Carmen?
I did marry Carmen.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Look how far this friendship
I know.
Yeah.
And we're still friends. We were roommates.
Yes, we were.
The year before I got married.
In which college?
Seton Hill University.
Seton Hill University.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And we were roommates outside. We lived in Dawson at that point.
So then you've known each other for a while. You were college roommates. You married Carmen, who she knew.
Yes.
And so, do you have a family?
Yes, I have 4 children, all boys. My oldest is 8. His name is Caius. And then Ko is 6, Franco is 4, and Ralphie is 2.
I like the
Boy.
Franco.
So now that's a big family.
Yes,
At
yeah.
this day and age.
Yes, yeah. It's a big family.
Are you
It's a
done
lot.
now? Is that?
Oh,
is
yeah.
there a plan like that?
Oh no, I'm very done.
We could do a show on TV. I thought maybe we could show you having a baby on TV. I thought
Well-
that'd be good. Think about that. That could be a challenge.
I
And we
feel
could
like-
be
Challenge
actually-
accepted.
Challenge accepted.
How about that?
Maybe. Yeah, I feel like that road's been passed. But Jessica hasn't
No,
had
we-
any kids yet.
Oh well, we're gonna get to Jessica.
Oh, okay. See, it's your turn right now.
Yeah.
You're on the hot
We're
seat.
Gonna, yeah, but okay. So then you did not accept the challenge.
I did not accept the
So we're
challenge to
going to-
have any of the births of my children filmed. No, I
Okay.
didn't. I
well,
didn't do that.
That would be a great.
I
show
still feel
on
like
our
Breanne
side.
would have a really cute little girl, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
She
Jessica.
has 4 boys.
I have 4 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for the little girl then.
They're so good though, honestly. I mean, they
You
are.
know, when you go
Her
back
kids
to
are awesome.
our ancestors, 9 children was
Oh, yeah.
nothing.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Nothing.
My mom's one of 9, so
Is
I
that
mean,
right?
oh
So
yeah.
So you see.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Jessica, we know how you two met.
Yes.
Then you moved on to marry.
My husband's name is Ben Higby.
Ben.
His family's from Dawson.
Higby Insurance.
That's my husband. He
Oh,
works there.
I've talked to Ben many times.
Yes.
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
too.
Very
we have
cool.
our insurance with
Uh-huh. Yes, yes.
Ben. Okay.
Yeah, he
Well, it's
knows
a
you
small
guys
world
pretty.
then.
It is a very small world.
Yeah.
They
So
have-
what?
They have a good agency too.
Yeah.
They do.
Higby.
Everyone
Thank
should
you.
call Higby
Very.
Insurance Agency 724-628-4400.
Wow, you know the phone number.
I
don't
used to
even,
work there.
I don't even.
Oh, did
I
you?
forgot about
Yeah,
that. Oh my
yeah, I used to work
gosh.
there.
Did we ever
totally
talk to
forgot.
each other when you worked there?
Yes, yes, we
Wow.
did quite often.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
I ever get mad?
Not with me.
Okay.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
no. I did.
Insurance is. I hate insurance.
It's
I hate
tough.
it.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
it
I
is.
did the municipal professional lines and the commercial claims. So
Okay. Well, you two are really
remember
connected.
this.
You
Yeah.
two are connected
Yeah,
in many
for
different
sure.
ways.
yeah,
Yeah.
We go to
definitely.
church together as well.
Yep.
Okay.
So we do a lot together there too. So yeah.
That's
So now-
really nice.
What started this show? Whose
Challenge
idea was
accepted.
it?
Challenge accepted.
Who approached you? Did our super producer
Well, yes.
Rick
I
Fike
think
is
that's
pretty
Rick,
much
Rick Fike? Did he?
Okay.
I come up with the idea.
So let's back up. All right. So last year, I did a show called Fun in the Sun, and Rick and I were at a fair,
That
and
was canceled, wasn't it?
it wasn't canceled. I just hate being in the sun, and so it didn't
Rhea
work.
wasn't having fun.
I
in the
wasn't
sun.
having
Like she
fun.
was the worst
It was
person to be fun.
Yeah.
She hates the sun.
I
She
don't
hates
like being
heat.
hot. I don't like
I
being
thought
in
they
the sun.
canceled it.
It's
because-
kind of
Today's
it was
a
kind of
good
an
day to
oxymoron,
stay
really.
indoors.
Yes, like I was really happy we
I
were
like the
filming
show with the
inside.
cows though. The cows at the farm. At
Oh,
that fair,
yeah.
county fair. That was.
Did
a
I?
lot
I
of
don't
fun.
think I did that
I
one.
thought you did that Fun in the Sun down there.
I didn't.
did.
I
Rick
did.
Shakey
Oh,
said
the
yes.
pigs race. The pigs.
pigs.
The pigs.
That was
yeah.
a good one. I like that
So
one too.
last year, Rick and I were at a fair, and I will not say which fair, but we couldn't come up with anything for a show. Like, it was just, everywhere we looked, there was nothing, and I was hot and cranky. And there was a haunted house. Now, on the Ellen DeGeneres show, every year, she sends one of her producers through a haunted house, and they film it, and I think it's hysterical. So I pitched the idea to Rick, and he was like, we got to get all our hosts to do it. And so Jessica and I did the haunted house together. And from that, we had so much fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And
Because I didn't go in it, so that
Yeah.
made it like even
she
more
totally
fun.
You
chickened out.
didn't go
I
in.
You didn't go in it?
I was almost in tears. Like I was
Yeah.
almost crying, and I was only walking up the steps. I don't like scary stuff, and I was willing to try it.
We're gonna do.
But it was like it was a school, and I'm a teacher, and it was just like all this.
No,
it was
we'll go
too
with
much.
You. We'll go with you, and we're gonna film
Well,
you.
we have
crying.
a
Just
plan.
crying and screaming. That'd be
No, we
nice.
have a plan
yeah,
for
we have
this
a plan
year.
for this year.
because you guys are going to go. You're just going to go with me, and Jessica is going to be one of the people that scares us.
I'd like to see her
no, that won't
shudder.
happen.
Yeah, I want to see her shake and shudder and cry and.
Well,
No.
she'll do that at the start, and then she'll get to
I
scare
already
us.
did that once. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
But I fell on my butt, I think, twice in that episode.
Yes,
so it
you
was,
did.
It was really good.
So
Where
then-
did you shoot that episode at?
That was
The
the
Crawford
Crawford
School.
School of Terror in Connellsville. It's right behind like the dollar store and Valley Dairy out there, and they're doing another haunted house this year. So we're planning on going back because it was so much fun.
It was
Yeah.
very fun.
Good.
So that's
just-
how the show was born.
That's how the show
Yep.
was born.
Yep.
Yeah, and we
Because
just
Rick was
kind of
like, "Hey, there's good chemistry here. We should like try to see what we can do with it."
Yeah.
So and then it turned into we would challenge each other and not know what the other person was doing.
Yeah.
But that only lasted so long because
that
it
got
just
really
it
complicated.
was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to like
Because-
keep the secret and stuff like
well,
that.
people don't realize. I mean, I don't know how many shows you do a week or a month. I mean, we do one a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it does become a challenge once in a while to come up with a show.
Come
you
up
know.
with and get
But-
everything to align, everybody's
Right,
schedules, all the
right.
timing. Yeah.
But I can see that. But the idea of the challenges, I think it's a great idea.
It's fun.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun with it.
Now, is there any challenge other than being afraid? Is there any challenge you won't do? Like bungee jump off a bridge? Or?
I would do that. I don't have a lot of limitations. My knees are a little bit weak. So, especially when we had the surprise thing, I needed to know if we were doing anything super physical But other than that,
Yeah.
I don't have many limitations. You have a few more than I do.
Well, just I'm a teacher, so I just have to be, think about that when I'm going into whatever it is we're doing. But I don't think there's really anything to.
Yeah.
Do you teach
Risque.
now? I mean,
Yes.
that's your profession?
Yes,
In the Connellsville district?
I teach in Uniontown.
Uniontown district.
I live in Connellsville. I teach in Uniontown.
Yeah, well, you're right. You have to watch what you do.
Yeah,
Because you have a
just I have to.
professional.
Yeah, I have to be smart. So
Yeah.
I'm on TV. People see me. So, because I actually have students that can watch this channel because one of my schools is actually in the Armstrong area, and I've had kids say, "I watch you on TV." So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, they can see me. Like,
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Yes,
You know.
I have to be smart.
Well, it would be a good challenge if you made yourself up look like two guys and challenge yourselves to be a guy for a day.
Guy for a day.
Huh? And walk around being a guy.
But what would we do? Like,
Well,
what's
you
the
could
challenge
just,
there?
Go to restaurants.
You could act like the borough manager, Mount
Yeah.
Pleasant.
I could act like the borough
Actually, you
manager.
could
Could I be the
Right
mayor?
now,
I could be the mayor.
Yeah,
You could be the mayor. I'll be the borough
Yeah.
manager. That's a good idea.
Huh?
I could see
You probably
that.
would do just as well as I did, so
Aw.
it's okay.
Oh my goodness.
So where do you see the show going? Are you just riding the wave right now, and is there any, do you look
no.
ahead at all?
End game, Dancing with the Stars. That's
For
where
her.
I'm
For
going.
her. That's her.
I'm going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So all this, I told Rick the second he approached me about doing a show was, it's just the next step to Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Stars, if you're watching.
Hey,
Your girl, right
you know,
here.
I'm ready.
She's ready.
I'm ready.
I doubt they're watching though. I don't, we,
Come
we may have to send.
We'll
a-
have to send
yeah.
a copy.
We may-
Someone that knows someone that knows someone
They
that
could
knows
be.
someone could be
They
watching.
could
Yeah,
be, but
yeah.
we haven't reached that far yet. So, but
Yeah. But in game, we just have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really. It's just
isn't
to
that
come
the
up with
truth
new
though?
stuff. Yeah.
There's no use doing a show if you don't have fun.
Right.
And we always said that. If we
Well,
didn't enjoy doing it, we weren't.
Our
gonna do it.
shows are basically built around educating the public. I mean, we
Yeah.
have a lot of shows that we talk about, well, like the Main Street Project. We did a show just showing the workers doing
Oh,
their
wow.
work. you know,
Wow,
building
yeah.
new water lines and that a lot of people commented
Yeah.
on that show.
that's
They
good.
didn't
Well,
understand the road.
we try to
being
have
built
some
or
fun.
Why?
Yeah.
And we try to mix in some fun shows.
Yeah, and we've done, when
We've
there's
done
a
some
new
cooking shows.
business opens up, we try to give them a plug and have them come in and
That's
do a
nice.
show. And the hospital, we do shows
Yeah.
at the hospital. Do a lot of shows with the school district.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh, yeah, we did you had mentioned when we were at Ramsey, we did the 5th and 6th grade. They actually were picked to go to the state playoffs
Nice.
on
Building an amusement ride
amusement
Oh,
rides
as
very
part of a
cool.
STEM program. It's a STEM
Uh-huh.
program.
Yeah. Yes.
without electricity.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
very
Yeah,
cool.
and these
Yeah.
kids were great.
Yeah.
They're incredible what they
are.
do.
Kids,
They-
kids shows are always good.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are fun.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because they're so innocent and they just want to help. They just want to tell you whatever they're
They're
excited
just
about.
excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're fun to talk to. You never
Very
know what they're
fun to
gonna
talk
say.
to.
Now, did you ever do a challenge where you got hurt?
Well, you fell in the but that wasn't really. You didn't get hurt.
I didn't get
the
hurt in
Halloween
the haunted
episode.
house. The wrestling show.
Ooh, yes.
I was sore.
Oh.
Really sore after
My-
that. And I hit my head a couple times.
Yeah, we had to practice falling because as a wrestler, like if you don't fall correctly, you can really injure yourself. And we kind of found that out firsthand because like I did not learn how to fall correctly that day. And the next day, laying on the floor, I could not pick my head up because my neck
Oh,
hurts.
my
So
Really?
I've never experienced that before. I'm like, I'm gonna need to go to the chiropractor, but I just gave it a few days and it was fine. But yeah, that was probably the hardest show physically because I mean, what
It
those
was
guys
tough.
do is like
It's
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Now,
what
did
they
you do this with professional wrestlers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
there's
it's a
a
training
professional
school.
wrestling school. It's out where the Laurel Mall is. It's called
I was going to
PWX
say
Rise.
Uniontown area.
Yes, yeah. And they train you in how to do professional wrestling. And they were just incredible. It was
Yeah.
so much fun. And so we went and we learned legit moves and it hurts really bad. Like running into the ropes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Like it's like
you would
I
not
hurt
think
just
the
thinking
ropes
about
hurt, but they're hard.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when they hit your
Yeah.
body. And then we did like a
Well, wrestlers are really good athletes.
Yes,
They are.
They
If you think
are.
about an athlete and what they put themselves through
Yes.
without too much padding. They have
Yeah.
a little bit of padding, but they
Right.
don't
But
usually
wrestlers don't
padding.
have padding.
Well,
Right.
sometimes they'll have something on their elbows or knees,
Sure,
but
Yeah.
they normally don't do padding like other athletes have.
Like football
Well,
athletes.
basketball doesn't either, but you don't have that physicality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your next show in Uniontown, they have boxing up in Uniontown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be
Yeah.
fun.
I
That's-
know they have boxing.
Oh,
in
do
Uniontown.
they?
Boxing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uniontown is big boxing.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't
They used to
know
have
that.
a tournament every year at the Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that.
We could be in
There's
the
also
tournament.
CrossFit.
Oh my
Oh. CrossFit.
Now, do you two collab? When you start a show,
Mm-hmm.
Jerry and I used to, in the very, very, very beginning, we used to, and I did a lot of it. I scripted out the show, and this is how we were going to do things. And it became too structured. It was a lousy show. So one day, I think we were so busy that we didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
You know, we just started to we just talked to
Yeah.
the guests. And then I said, well, that was really good. I mean, it was easy, and it was
Yes.
fun. That way.
Yeah.
So we no longer script the show.
Yeah.
So do you guys plan anything out ahead of time though? Like we really don't. I mean,
We-
like today we met. For,
Yeah.
Like actually for you the first time today.
Yeah, right.
And we started the show more than 5 minutes later. So
Mm-hmm.
do you normally do the same way, or do you talk about more?
Well, Breanne kind of heads up like she kind of produces the show, so she comes up with
Yeah.
like the ideas. But I've given her some ideas. Rick's given her some ideas, so she usually, sets it up as far as like if we're working with, say, the wrestling people.
Yeah.
She calls whoever that contact is and like sets it up with them. But as far and like they'll talk about like this is kind of like the things that we want to show you and do
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
But other than that, like we don't really have like a set. Like we just go in and we just kind of
We
do
don't
it.
script anything.
No,
we have
uh-uh.
kind of a plan, because the goal is always to give Rick as much material
Footage,
as
yeah.
he can, as much footage, so that when he edits it, we get a really good show. Because all this other stuff just wasn't good, or I looked weird, or Jessica made a weird comment, so he can edit that stuff
Yeah,
out.
but I think that's the fun part of the show.
Yeah.
It
We don't
is,
edit
yes.
anything. I don't think we edit anything.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we
but
are
that's
what we
why
are,
then we
you
do
know?
the
Yeah.
blooper bowl, and then you get to see all of that stuff. But we normally go in with a plan of how we're gonna do it and what shots we want to get. If we want to get interviews, walking through, but we
Right.
don't script anything. It's
Yeah.
just kind of this is
Just
how it
go
is.
with it.
So like when I did the show with you guys, you called me Brianna. When we did the wrestling show, one of the first
She'll never
shots.
forget that. You notice how she
I
doesn't
won't.
forget
I
that.
won't.
you're never gonna
Well,
live
no.
it
I
down.
think that's going to haunt me forever.
Well, I found out there was precedent. So my very first Fun in the Sun at the Fireman's Fair last year, I ended it by saying my name was Brianna Murata.
That's how
so
I got
did-
it.
that's
you
where
were
you
called
got it.
embarrassed
yourself
you, but that's
I
what
called
Brianna?
myself Brianna.
Why wasn't that
yeah.
in the blooper bowl?
Because it made it into the show.
Oh, okay.
we caught it, but I was so hot and having no fun that we just left it and left.
Yeah.
Hence why we don't do that show anymore.
That
Yeah,
must have been
yeah.
that must have been what I thought. Whenever
Yeah,
I got
that's
to
so
what it
funny.
was.
That's
But
really
even like at the wrestling show, he called me Brianna. So we cut and we redid that. But it's not scripted. It's just we need to redo this part real quick.
Yeah.
So
Now, you get that a lot though. Brianna
Yes.
versus Brianna.
yes, and so actually at our church, there's a girl named Brianna, and so our pastor just started calling both of us Bree because he couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And so
There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
So then that way he doesn't mess it up. Bree.
Well,
So
I
there
don't
you
feel
go.
so bad then.
Yeah, you don't need to feel bad. It's okay.
That's an easy mistake to make, I
It
think.
is. Yeah.
So, the challenge is you guys work together on that. You guys decide what the challenge is going to be. You go pretty far ahead and think ahead so that in case something's coming up, you can do a challenge there at that moment. I mean, some things you do the challenges happen at places because that something's happening at that place, or you just come up with a challenge and then go find a place for it.
Both.
Yeah, both. Mhm.
So when we did the Frosty Frolic, it happened at the Mon in California because they were already doing that.
Okay.
but
Or the polar bear challenge or something, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what the Frosty Frolic
Okay.
is. That
Yeah.
We jumped in the Monongahela.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty, and that
It was
was
awesome.
one that was a surprise.
Was
Jessica
that on
had
New
no idea.
Year's Day too?
It wasn't. We weren't available New Year's Day, so we couldn't do the polar bear plunge in Connellsville in January. So Jessica
Wow.
thought she was free and clear because that was an original idea. So then Rick found out about the Frosty Frolic, and she had no idea until day of. She
No,
found
I
out.
had no idea. I was told you need to wear shoes, you need to wear stuff that you don't care about getting messed up, you need to dress warm. Like I was told all these things.
And you had to have a costume.
Oh, and a bathing suit. I needed a
a
bathing
change of
suit and a
clothes.
costume, and I was like, "What
Well, how can
are
you
we
dress warm in a
doing?"
bathing suit?
Well, it needed to
Underneath.
be underneath my
Yeah.
clothing. So I was
Yeah.
just
Right.
like, are we jumping in the river? Like, are we doing an obstacle course? Like, I
She
had no
had-
idea
she had
what we
no
were
idea.
doing. But
No
it was
idea.
really fun. It was not
It
something
was.
I would have ever done. Like, if I had not done the challenge accepted show, I don't think you would have ever gotten me to jump in a river.
But it is.
It's not
Have
like
you guys ever done like a polar bear plunge
You
or anything?
kidding?
Don't plan on it.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Let me save that for you.
Oh.
No, it's
We'll
so.
come up with a challenge for you.
It's so fun.
It
It's
is.
so invigorating.
You
It
know,
is.
I every year in December I think of that. No
Yeah.
kid. And I say, boy, that would be fun.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do
I
it.
love all those people who walk out and they're shaking and shivering and say how terrible it is.
Well, you know, I was kind of glad that we didn't do the one in Connellsville versus the Monongahela, because in Connellsville, you have to run into the water. So it's like not an instant thing,
It
whereas
starts
jumping
with
in the
your
river, you
legs
just
up,
jump.
yeah.
You go in and then you're out.
Yeah.
But like, you have to like make yourself
Right, yeah.
go in. Like, I just don't know if I can do that.
Last May, I was in Canada in Michigan, like the Upper Peninsula, and we did a Finnish sauna where you go in the sauna and you get really hot, and then you go and jump in the lake, and then you go back in the sauna, and then you go jump in the lake and back. And
like
it was
what they do.
crazy. It was crazy, but it was so neat, except you can't just jump in the lake. You have to force yourself to get in, and I actually went underwater. Most of the people didn't go underwater, but you have to force yourself. Jumping in at the Mon was perfect because you were in and it was done. And then there was like fire and rescue people there to save your life.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Nice.
Isn't
It was
that
great.
good?
So at
Yes,
the
it
same
is
time,
good.
you were at the Yacht and you were at the Mon. Is
No,
that
we
right?
both did the Mon together.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
both
did
did
the
them
Mon
on.
Yes,
together.
yeah.
Okay.
And we had tutus because
They were awesome.
why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I made them, in fact, yeah.
We were dressed like Wolverine. Is that
You were
right?
Wolverine, and I was
and
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
And we had tutus because she said when I mentioned doing the polar bear plunge, she said she would only do it if we wore tutus, which I thought was
Are your
well,
husband's embarrassed at all? over
not
that?
at all.
My husband has done the polar bear plunge, so
Oh,
he was
not the
actually
tutu,
really
but
impressed.
not the tutu, you know.
Well, yeah, no,
No.
he wouldn't wear the tutu,
No.
but
But
no.
are they supportive of what you're doing?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah. My kids think it's so cool. Like the
Now,
fact
when-
that I've met the
when
mayor.
does your shows air?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I-
whenever
Rick
Rick puts
You
them
just
on,
said
I don't know.
We have a set time.
We just don't
It's
know.
on the screen.
It's on 8 o'clock.
They get prime
Channel
time.
20 and 100,
They
right?
get prime time at 8. We get 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
What o'clock?
Oh, the people.
Prime
like that.
time. 8 o'clock, that's prime
I
time.
was working the bingo one night, and the lady came up to me and says, I watched you on television last night. I thought, yeah, what time was it? And she says, 1 o'clock in the morning.
We're trying to get that 4 o'clock in the morning time slot. too.
Yeah, yeah.
We thought
Uh-huh.
we think 4 o'clock in the morning would be good.
You do. It's good.
But you know, I think
Oh,
what
man.
happens, a lot of people stay up and watch programs.
Yeah.
Yes.
1
And
o'clock's
then-
a good time.
Yeah, and then they'll
It is
flip through the
surprising
channels
how many
and
people
they
watch
catch
it
it.
at 1. It is surprising.
Yeah.
Well, they watch you at 8, and they catch us at 1.
Yeah.
You know.
Just like,
So, when your husbands are and they feel comfortable with that, did you ever come? Well, I'm gonna go to another question then. I'll
Okay.
forget about the husbands. Have you had any guests that were tough that you when you went into the show like when we do a show, it's a discussion show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can always tell sometimes when the person answers a question by yes and no that you're going to struggle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long
It's going to be a
show.
long way, you know. And then
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, we'll look at each other and it's, you know, I mean, we're ready to fall asleep
Oh,
ourselves. It's
no.
just a lousy show.
And
But
then Jerry's
have you-
phone goes off.
And then Jerry, yeah, that
yeah, it makes everything better.
That makes better.
Yes.
But have you had guests like that? Have you had a
don't think
situation
so.
where it was an awkward situation?
not on Challenge Accepted, not that I can
No,
think
uh-uh.
of. We both do other shows as well.
Yeah.
You do the
I do,
restaurants?
Yes, Eat, Sleep,
Yes.
Repeat. And there have been like maybe like 1 or 2 times where
Yeah.
someone just wasn't comfortable. Like, you know, they had to just get
Yeah.
used. But it's nice because, you know, we can redo a shot or something like that if they get nervous or whatever. So, but yeah, not on Challenge Accepted. We've had really good people to work with, it seems like.
So now you do a second show then.
Yeah, we both have other shows
Yeah.
that we
So
do.
what's your other show?
So it was Fun in the Sun. And
But that was not
let me
fun.
drop
That was canceled.
So my new show hasn't launched yet. It's called Mom Jeans.
So exciting.
And it's going to be more segment based. And so instead of doing like one thing where it's half an hour. Like we filmed one segment, we did a princess party down at Fazio's hair salon where 7 girls got their hair done, their nails done, lots of fun. And then we did a segment at Bridgeport Sportsman Club where they had the kids fishing. And so we went down there and filmed
So
that.
what's it called?
It's called Mom Jeans, Genes.
Because she's a mom. And
Because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
And jeans and. Do
And
you know
there's
what
like
mom
some-
jeans are?
Yeah. They're like these type of jeans that they say moms wear.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
very flattering.
They're not very.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like a play on the
Okay.
words.
It's a play on words, but it's going to be a fun show. I do a lot of DIY projects. Like 2 weekends ago, my dad and I built huge built-in shelves. So we'll have some projects like that of stuff that I build and just lots of fun stuff.
Okay, and your second show is
Eat, sleep, repeat.
repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did you come up with that idea too?
Nope. That was the genius of Rick Fike. So, which has been a really fun show because I've gotten to eat lots of
Yeah.
food
We
and
like to eat.
go to lots of places.
do.
Oh,
You
we
do.
do a lot
So-
of
Yeah,
food.
you did, yeah. If I can get food somehow worked into the show, we always do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's awesome. So, and I actually have a new show that we're working on coming up. So, it's going to be like a
Wait, you're going to get 3 shows?
just for the summer.
It's going to be called Summer
Just
Fun.
for the summer,
Fun in the
okay.
sun.
No,
Fun
it's
in the
not
sun.
fun. It's not.
Fun in the sun too.
No.
It's gonna be.
Well,
New and
I'm off. I'm off work.
Where the host actually has fun.
Yeah, it's a breaking story. Yeah.
Someone is having fun in the sun.
we did have fun. I don't like being outside.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to have fun in the sun. Whenever
Yeah.
you don't have fun
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're going to have a show in the summer.
Yeah, because I'm not working, because I'm off for the summer, and I love fashion, and so we're gonna try something and just it's kind of see how it goes. So it's gonna be called #trending, and it's just gonna be about different,
Oh, fun.
yeah, like different
That's cool.
fashion, styling, things like that.
Well, the one good
You guys
thing-
would be totally. I mean, I'm sure it's like your cup of tea, you know.
You could do
Oh,
makeovers.
yeah.
Do a makeover in Jeff.
Well,
and
it's not
Jerry.
gonna be makeup based. It's gonna
No,
be
but like
simply-
makeover,
Oh,
like,
like
take them
clothing
shopping,
makeover.
get
Yeah,
them, you
that
know,
could be fun.
Get them looking good. Like what not to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't wear this.
No, I didn't
No,
say
no,
that.
no,
No, that's
I
a
didn't
good.
say
That's a
that.
good shirt.
Okay.
It works.
Well, congratulations then. You
Thank
two are really making a name for yourselves then.
We're branching out, you know,
No.
Dancing with the Stars.
I
That's the
know.
goal.
That should be
Fun.
nice. That should be a challenge. You should just
That
go up
should-
there. You should go up there
I
to
should
the
just call them
studio.
up.
Should
and be
send
like,
them a demo
"Listen."
tape.
Sit in the audience
Just
and
demo
run
tape.
out there. Run out there on
Yes.
stage.
That's what I
You
should
need
do.
to send
That would be a challenge.
And just go out and dance.
Do you accept that?
Oh,
Right.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Well, that sounds great, and I really do think it's a well-deserving between, especially Rick. Rick, you can't
He's
beat
wonderful.
He's awesome.
He tries anything.
Sometimes,
He does.
sometimes Rick actually pays us, so he sits in on our show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've worked with Rick since
Yeah, you
long
know.
time.
I think it was before my 6-year-old was born. Like before I was pregnant with him. That was the first time Rick and I, because we used to film a segment for church every week. So I've been working with him for years, and he's incredible.
Yep.
He's
He
really
has a
good.
good personality, and he
Yeah.
lets a lot roll off his shoulders. And
Yes.
He finds a way to get it done.
Yeah, he's easygoing. As much as goofy as we are. And
We've
we-
tried to maintain one set time
Yeah.
to do the show.
Yeah.
Because we were all over the clock.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
surprised he's patient with us.
He's very patient. He's a dad, so he has
Yeah.
to be patient.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like a hot mess sometimes when we do our shows.
That's
But
funny.
you guys, it's a great having you here. It was a
Thank you
pleasure.
for having
And
us.
It would be nice, and again, it was nice meeting you.
You too.
You know.
You guys too.
Well, this
Breanne,
will
we know
cause,
you-
Jeff, this will be a problem, though. Because now our listeners and our viewers are going to want to have the girls
all the time.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll probably lose the show. We'll probably be canceled. This may
No,
be our
no,
last show.
No, definitely not. But
Definitely not.
so Jessica and I were talking
Yes.
before you guys came in the room.
We have to ask
And
you
we
something.
think that since we came on your show
Mm-hmm.
and let you ask us whatever questions you wanted, and we were honest and we were open,
Yes.
we think you should do a challenge with us.
Yes.
And not the haunted house.
No.
We have a challenge in mind. So do you accept this surprise challenge?
It will not be something that you couldn't do. Like we're not
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
like. It's not gonna
we'll
be.
accept the challenge.
No, there's no qualifiers.
Yes, there
there's,
is.
No, there's not. There's
Listen,
no
we only have a
qualifiers.
minute left. We will accept the challenge.
So you have to say yes.
No,
before
he
the
said we
minute
will
is
accept
up.
the challenge. I heard it.
If we can do a follow-up show
After the challenge.
and ask you other questions that you might not want to answer. It's another challenge
I'm
to
good.
answer
Great.
these questions.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
So
All right.
we'll accept the challenge.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
You don't even know what it
Yep.
is. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but we know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think we're out of time, and I hope you enjoyed the show. The guests were great as always, and please watch our shows.
Yes.
And for Jeff and Jerry, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.